Tiger Woods' impossible chip at the 2005 Masters. The 16th hole at Augusta on Sunday. Woods stood on a severe downslope, ball sitting on tight grass, with the hole cut dangerously close to the water. Any aggressive shot risked rolling into the pond. Playing safe meant conceding the hole to Chris DeMarco in a tight championship battle. Woods hit a chip that defied physics. The ball rolled toward the hole, seemed to pause on the edge for an eternity, with the Nike logo perfectly visible on television, then dropped for birdie. The roar from the gallery was deafening. That shot didn't just win the hole, it broke DeMarco's spirit and secured Woods another green jacket. What made it wild wasn't just the difficulty, but the audacity. Woods chose the most dangerous line possible, executed perfectly, and delivered in the most pressurized moment imaginable. Golf historians debate whether it's the greatest chip ever played. The fact that it held on the lip, logo facing the camera, before dropping, added theatrical perfection to impossible skill. Bubba Watson's hooked shot from the trees at the 2012 Masters. Watson's drive on the second playoff hole went wildly right into the trees, seemingly ending his Masters hopes. His ball sat on pine straw among Georgia pines, with no clear path to the green 164 yards away. Louis Oosthuizen, safely in the fairway, appeared destined to win. Watson hit a hooked wedge from 40 yards right of the green that curved impossibly through a gap in the trees, landed softly on the green, and stopped 10 feet from the hole. The shot required hitting a wedge with the curve of a driver while maintaining enough height to clear branches. He made the putt for par and won his first major. Even Watson admitted he didn't know exactly how he hit it. Pure instinct and feel guided the shot. It showcased his natural talent and creativity, the kind of shot you can't practice or plan. You either see it and execute or you don't. Watson saw it, trusted himself completely, and pulled off magic when everything was on the line. Phil Mickelson's flop shot from the canyon at the 2013 Phoenix Open. Mickelson's approach shot on the 13th hole sailed over the green into desert scrub below. His ball sat in rocks and cactus with spectators surrounding him. The safe play was chipping back to the fairway. The degree of difficulty was absurd, hitting from an uneven lie in desert waste with no room for error. The crowd went ballistic. This shot encapsulated everything about Mickelson's career: fearless creativity, technical wizardry around greens, and a refusal to play percentage golf when a spectacular shot was possible. Lesser players would have taken their medicine and moved on. Mickelson saw an opportunity for brilliance and seized it, reminding everyone why his short game is considered among golf's best ever. Seve Ballesteros' parking lot shot at the 1979 Open Championship. Ballesteros hit his drive on the 16th hole at Royal Lytham, so far right it ended up in a temporary parking lot. Most players would have been happy to advance it back toward the fairway. Seve saw a green 180 yards away and decided to go for it. He struck a miraculous shot from the pavement that flew onto the green, setting up a birdie that helped him win his first major championship. The audacity of even attempting that shot, combined with the execution, announced Ballesteros as golf's most exciting and creative player. What made Seve legendary was how often he found himself in impossible situations and somehow escaped spectacularly. He played a different game than everyone else, more creative, more daring, more improvisational. That parking lot shot became symbolic of his entire approach to golf. Attack from anywhere, trust your hands, and never play conventionally when brilliance is possible. Larry Mize's chip-in at the 1987 Masters. The playoff at Augusta between Mize, Greg Norman, and Seve Ballesteros reached the 11th hole with just Mize and Norman remaining. Mize's approach shot missed the green badly, leaving him 140 feet from the hole with Norman safely on the green in regulation. Mize hit a running chip that rolled and rolled, tracking perfectly toward the hole, then disappeared for birdie. Norman's shocked expression said everything. He'd just lost a Masters to a shot that had no business going in. Mize's celebration, sprinting across the green, captured the disbelief of his impossible victory. The odds of holing a 140-foot chip are astronomical. The odds of doing it in a Masters playoff against one of the world's best players border on impossible. Yet Mize did it, creating one of Augusta's most shocking moments. Norman experienced another heartbreaking major loss, while Mize achieved a lifetime of golf immortality with one unlikely shot. Rory McIlroy's recovery from the roots at the 2011 US Open. During his US Open victory at Congressional, McIlroy hit his ball into trees, where it settled against exposed roots. The logical play was taking an unplayable lie and a penalty stroke. McIlroy decided to play it. He threaded a shot through a tiny gap, advanced it nearly 200 yards toward the green, and made par. The shot required precision to avoid hitting roots, trees, or branches, while generating enough power to reach his target. He made it look routine when it was anything but. This shot showcased McIlroy's fearlessness and shot-making ability during his breakthrough major victory. At just 22, he could have played safe and still won comfortably. Instead, he showed that when you're in complete control of your game, you attempt shots others wouldn't consider. That confidence carried him to an 8-shot victory. Bob Tway's bunker hole out at the 1986 PGA Championship. Tway and Norman battled down the stretch at Inverness, reaching the 72nd hole tied. Tway's approach found the greenside bunker, while Norman hit the green in regulation. Advantage Norman, right? Tway holed his bunker shot for birdie, stunning Norman in the golf world. Norman's putt for birdie to force a playoff missed, and Tway won his first and only major championship with one of the most clutch shots in golf history. The cruelty for Norman was perfect. He'd played the hole correctly, hit the green, and lost anyway because his opponent holed from sand. That's golf's randomness intersecting with skill at the worst possible moment. For Tway, that bunker shot defined his entire career, proving that one magical moment can write your name in history forever. Gene Sarazen's double eagle at the 1935 Masters. Sarazen trailed Craig Wood by 3 strokes playing the par 5 15th hole in the final round. He needed something extraordinary. He got it, a 235-yard 4-wood that flew directly into the hole for albatross, tying the tournament instantly. This shot, called the shot heard round the world, put the Masters on the map. The tournament was only 2 years old and struggling for legitimacy. Sarazen's double eagle created instant drama and media attention, helping establish the Masters as a major championship. The shot's significance transcends its difficulty. Yes, holing a 4-wood from 235 yards is wildly improbable, but it happened at the perfect moment in the perfect tournament to change golf history. Sarazen won the playoff the next day, but that double eagle remains more famous than the victory itself. Sergio Garcia's tree shot at the 1999 PGA Championship. Garcia's ball rested behind a massive tree on the 16th hole at Medina, blocking any view of the green. The 19-year-old Spaniard hit a slicing 6-iron that curved around the tree, bounded onto the green, and set up par. Then came the celebration, Garcia sprinting up the fairway, jumping to see where his ball had gone, in one of golf's most joyful moments. The shot itself was brilliant, but Garcia's youthful exuberance made it legendary. His pure joy reminded everyone that golf should be fun, that showing emotion is acceptable, that personality matters. That moment announced Garcia as a star, even though he'd lose to Woods in the tournament. Decades later, after finally winning a major championship at the 2017 Masters, Garcia remained defined partially by that tree shot at Medina. It captured his creativity, shot-making ability, and charisma better than any conventional shot could. Sometimes the wildest shots aren't just about skill, they're about the moment, the emotion, and the story they tell. Jack Nicklaus 1-iron at the 1972 US Open. Facing a 1-shot lead on the 71st hole at Pebble Beach, Nicklaus pulled out a 1-iron on the par 3 17th. The hole played 218 yards directly into ocean wind, with water left and cliffs everywhere. Missing meant disaster. His shot hit the flagstick and stopped inches from the hole. The sound of ball striking metal echoed across Carmel Bay. That near ace secured his US Open victory and created one of golf's most iconic images, the ball mark on the flagstick proving his precision. The 1-iron is golf's most difficult club, eliminated by most modern players entirely. Hitting it in championship conditions, under immense pressure, to within inches of the hole demonstrated why Nicklaus won 18 majors. That shot combined everything: club selection, execution, nerve, and perfect timing. It's not the flashiest shot in history, but it might be the most clutch.